www.edgermarkmusic.com, Late Night in the Van. This one is short. I wanted to comment on a video by the Christ is King channel where he went into a rather lengthy documentary of the historic Catholic Church's view on the Jewish people, and I think he represents it accurately, to my understanding. So that that part of it, I'm not quarreling with his historic view of it. Again, for what it's worth, he represents it accurately. What I'm addressing are two things. The notion of Satan as it was understood in the time, especially by the people he was accusing, by the Jews, and the behavior of the Roman Catholic Church through 1700 years, shortly after these episodes happened. So the first point is that at the time, the Christian notion of how we think of Satan today didn't exist. It's certainly not prevalent anyway. If it existed, it was very, very minimally. How I believe that the rabbis understood it was when he accused them of being the children of Satan, they would have looked at him and go, "What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. You're accusing us of being the children of Yahweh's ambassador who accuses humans of their wrongdoing? That's nonsensical. Go away. You're an idiot." But if Jesus was accusing them of worshiping Yahweh, because he said, "Your God, the God you worship, is the devil," and the Jews do not worship this emissary of Yahweh who accuses human beings. They don't worship Satan, but they do worship Yahweh. And if you look at the reaction to when Jesus said that you worship the devil, they wanted to kill him. Now, I've already said that by their understanding of Satan, if that's what he meant, they would have just laughed him off as a nonsensical idiot. He's not making any sense. But if they were accusing them of worshiping Yahweh, the devil, that they would have wanted him dead. And to me, this is a very simple account of what happened. Now, the second issue is, although I agree with what he said about the history of the Roman Catholic Church regarding the Jewish people is accurate, and I don't have a problem with it, what he omits is the Roman Catholic Church pretty well broke every single admonition that Jesus taught about how to treat people. I mean, you can't get much worse and more satanic than how the Roman Catholic Church has treated people through the centuries. Inquisitions, rape, murder, witch burnings, their treatment, ghettoizing the Jews. To ghettoize the Jews is not loving your enemies. It's not doing good to those who are your enemy. Jesus' explicit teaching was to do good to those who were your enemy. So how the Roman Catholic Church should have acted according to the teachings of Jesus is to treat the Jews fairly and not ghettoize them. So these are the 2 points that I want to make. It's not an indictment of every single Roman Catholic. It's not an indictment of every single Jew. It's a matter of coherency. It's a matter of truth. It's a matter of who's telling the truth and who's telling lies. and whose fruit bears good witness and whose fruit bears treachery. So, yeah, this is just pure nastiness. And I'm a Sethian Christian Gnostic. I'm not taking the side of the Jews here, per se. So I'm critical of all the things that they do that I believe are incorrect and a real problem for humanity. But when the official narratives are nonsensical and hypocritical, I gotta say something. I can't just let that pass. So Andrew Martin Music just pointing out two huge, one, a theological inconsistency about who those Pharisees thought Satan was in their own mind, and whether what Jesus said to them would have made any sense. And then the hypocrisy of the Roman Catholic Church as an institution, who went against pretty well every single teaching that Christ taught. So they should not be the ones pontificating here, with a track record like that. Anyway, ciao. Andrew Martin Music.